Welcome back to Lucky Arena as we get set to honor our senior basketball team. We'll head over to assistant coach David Dimmick for the presentation.
Okay, could I have your attention while I talk about some very special people? Jordan Baker. Jordan is escorted today by his parents, Russ and Holly Baker. No one outside the basketball program has a clue as to the importance that our support staff is to our success and to our peace of mind. Jordan is an important ingredient to that success and is always cheerful as he goes about his work. He's also a great source if we're struggling with a question about biblical history or interpretation. His strong dedication to duty simply continues a long line in our history of directors of operations. And never forget, Jordan is a really great guy. Matthew Martin. Motor, as he is affectionately known around here, is escorted by his parents, Cliff and Jana Martin, and his beautiful new wife of about 6 weeks, Katla, who incidentally is celebrating her birthday today. We've always claimed that Ethan Whaley set the standard for the Director of Operations position here at IWU. And no offense, Coach, but Motor may have raised the bar. I've told a lot of people that Matthew Martin may be as quietly efficient as anyone I've ever known. The DO job is a very hands-on, full-bore, high-speed, very demanding, with a lot of last-minute changes to deal with. Motor has always performed these tasks flawlessly with a strong I am third mentality. And the interesting thing is, you never know he's around. I've told several folks, including the vice president of our university, that if I was starting a new business, Matthew would be the first guy I would attempt to hire. And there's another reason. He's a really great guy. Nate Bubash. Nate is escorted today by his parents, Leonard and Sally Bubash. I watched Nate a fair amount when he was playing high school ball at Munster High School in northern Indiana. And when you consider all that has happened in Nate's 4 years here, it's quite astounding. If you recall, Nate had a spectacular debut in the national tournament his first year here when we brought home the university's first national title. Then last year, he may have made the biggest play of the championship game when he took a charge on Bryce Linehoop of St. Francis that helped point the Wildcats to their second national title in 3 years. Nate has always made his presence felt in a positive way for his team, but most of all in the great spiritual growth we've witnessed in his time here. He's one of those men that you'll never worry about staining the legacy of what we've built here, because in addition, he's a really great guy. Aaron Murray. Aaron is escorted today by his parents, Mark and Tracy, and his stunning wife, Bria. Air Bear, as I affectionately call him, is a late bloomer to the game of basketball. He didn't start playing when he was 4 or 5 like many kids nowadays, and the progress he's made in 5 years here is remarkable. And he hasn't done it by accident. He's done it by tirelessly working on his craft and doing exactly what he's told. I've told our staff that I'm convinced that we wouldn't have beaten St. Francis in Branson last March if it hadn't been for Nate and Aaron. Jim Bruner assigned Air Bear the moniker of Point-a-Minute Murray because you can recall many times when he's played 6 or 8 minutes in a game and came away with double-figure points, including 3 games in his career when he scored 20 points. More impressive and lasting, however, is the spiritual depth that Aaron has always provided to his team and staff, and he did it because he's a really great guy. Bob Peters. Bob is escorted today by his parents, Jay and Dawn Peters. Bobo, as he's known around the program, provided an interesting evaluation when he came. Coaches Greg and Jeff told me a couple of weeks into practice that Bob is a lot better than we thought. Bob has certainly lived up to that early thinking as he's been a leader for us for 4 years, achieving all-league, all-national tournament, and all-American acclaim, in addition to totaling over 1,800 career points for the Wildcats. Bob is a breath of fresh air many times, as you never know for sure what Bob is going to say or do in a given situation. He keeps us loose. But Bob is a great proponent of the I am third principle that makes us go, and he promotes that because Bob is a really great guy. Lane Mahurin. Lane is escorted today by his parents, Dave and Patty Mahurin, his in-laws, Kevin and Tawn O'Neill, and his beautiful wife, Taylor. Lane came to us as a highly acclaimed all-state player who could have played NCAA D1 ball like his older brother had he chosen that path. But the Mahurin boys have helped to seal IWU's reputation of one of the top small college programs in the nation, helping us to 2 national titles. But in addition to being the 4th all-time scoring leader in university history, All-American and winner of many postseason awards, Lane has taken the important job of spiritual leadership very seriously, and he has become a friend and mentor to many. I had the pleasure of watching Lane many times at Rockville High School. In fact, he told me there are people there who still think I'm his head coach because I was there so often. Lane, it's been a great ride because you're a really great guy. Please show your appreciation for these fine gentlemen.